Hey,
What's going on?
happy Wednesday.
Kicking us
Y'all
up.
doing?
Paige, how are you doing?
I am doing so well. How are y'all doing today?
Doing well. We are blessed, and as we always are, with Jordan being live in studio today. So big day.
I'm having some FOMO.
You having some fun? Well, there's a good side and a bad side to living in Texas. You know what I mean? So you get the nice weather right now, but I got Jordan. So we'll see how it works out.
All right, whatever. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. Happy Wednesday. So happy y'all have joined us today. We are going to cover how to use one of our pre-designed templates and edit that down to use your content. So I am so excited about this. I love our checkout design, our drag and drop builder. So I am pumped.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to do. I mean, I had an awesome call last night. Molly Mahoney is an awesome partner of us here at Samcart, and we were on late last night and had a really, really fun call with her audience where her son, Frankie, took one of our pre-designed templates, right, and turned it into something where he's going to sell his famous French toast recipe. So I had a ton of fun just like live doing that kind of on the air. And so I think it'd be awesome to just showcase, what can the Samcart Builder do? What are our pre-designed templates? How do you customize them? How do you edit them? All kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to dive into that. If anybody has any questions, of course, Paige is going to be the person with her pulse on all the questions that might be coming in. So feel free, stop, ask any questions you guys might have. But with that, we are going to go ahead and dive right on in. So Paige, you have created many a Samcart products now at this point, yes?
I would say a few. I'm still working on a few myself.
You have
but
done a ton of this as someone who is now holding all of our quick start sessions and all that stuff. Actually, that's an awesome place. Paige, why don't you tell everybody about our customer events and what we do every day? Because I think that's one of those things that's like criminally underrated and forgotten. Before we actually dive into this, I think that'd be super fun. Talk about what is available in terms of live stuff that our customers can check out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so glad you mentioned that. So every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm hosting what we call our quick start sessions. It's a time where we take to get you set up for success in your Samcart account. We're going to go over all of your general marketplace settings, touch on the product level, processors, really the ins and out of getting you set up to launch your first product, how to share your product page, and then also we got courses. We have relaunched courses. So today I actually had a courses quick start session. We're going to be even having those weekly now, every Wednesday, I believe. So we have a bonus courses quick start session coming up again tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central Time. I'm going to make sure to update our customer pages and the Facebook event. So everyone definitely join as many customer events as you can. Again, quick start sessions are Tuesdays and Thursdays, and our courses quick start sessions are on Wednesdays. So come with questions. We have live Q&A, and it's a live demo, and it is so much fun, and I can't wait to see you all there.
Yeah, love that. And so actually we have the link to that page down in the bottom left-hand screen as you guys are looking at it right now. But you guys can go to that page, bookmark that. We share it in the Facebook group a lot of different places. Paige, where else can they find a link to that page?
Yeah, it should be. So we got that link up there, and then I'm always popping these in our Facebook group. So
yeah, I was going to say, mostly I feel like it's floating around the Facebook group in different like comments and stuff like that. But it's not something you're going to find like inside of the dashboard yet, is it?
No, but that would be fun.
But we should make it happen. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Cool. Don't worry about that. But if you guys go and check out that URL right there, you will check out all of our upcoming Facebook events, all of the upcoming customer-facing events where you guys can come hang out with us, hang out with Paige, and get awesome help about how to use Samcart more effectively. So awesome. Well, let's go ahead and dive in. So I'm going to showcase really quick how we can go ahead and turn any one of our templates into something that you might bill a client for a service. Okay, because I think we've been talking about courses for weeks now at this point. Let's talk about some of the other stuff, because Samcart is all about billing clients for whatever it is that you sell. You can sell memberships, and you can bill clients for services, and you can sell your courses, sell your books, sell live event tickets. You can sell anything you want kind of on Samcart there. So we're going to go ahead. Everything starts in this products tab up here in the top left. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Is that a little easier to see?
Yeah, I think we can see it.
There we go. Okay, I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I think that might be slightly easier for everyone to check out. So everything starts in this products tab. Okay, so we're going to click on products. And Jordan, what kind of service should I be selling right now?
Okay, let's do.
Or Paige, what this will pit you guys against each other.
Type. I'm gonna go logo. So graphic designer.
A graphic designer. Okay,
Who
Paige,
makes
what's
logo?
your idea? Because I'm gonna pick which one I like better.
I always have food on my mind.
Food?
so anything-
Well, okay, that's something after my own heart. All right, since I did just eat, we literally just ate. We're kind of good. I'm gonna go with graphic design. Okay, so let's say that you are someone right here who is always, you're a designer. So you probably get people are always asking you, hey, how can I do X, Y, Z, right? How can I get a logo made, or how can I do whatever, right? You should have a page ready to go and ready to send to those people to sell your services for making a logo, right? So let's do. I'll call this custom designed business logo, right? I'll just call this. What should I charge for that? What do you charge for like a logo?
Oh man,
I mean, you can go to Fiverr and pay 20
Yep.
bucks. You could probably maybe $100.
$100, or you could say, hey, let's do a full rebrand and charge $5,000.
Ooh, well, let's save that.
$10,000.
Let's save that for the order bump. Huh?
Okay.
We'll save that for the order bump. Okay, so right now I could charge a recurring fee. I could charge a pay what you want, something like that, right? But of course, let's just make this a one-time payment. And I'll go ahead. Let's make it $99. I like odd numbers there, so we'll go with $99. And I'm going to click Create Product. Okay, so now I have it. It's made. Okay, I could go up to the top of the page here and click on Preview and open up what is going to be a very generic, bland sort of checkout form, right? Which is great. Some people, this is all they need, and they just want to send this off to somebody. No big deal, right? That's great. And someone could go in here and buy, and we'd be all set. A lot of cool stuff going on. Or, right, I could come back over into Samcart. I'm going to click on the Checkout Design tab. And this is where we're going to go ahead and show you guys our checkout templates, right? These are the ones up here at the top. These are sort of our blank slate templates, okay? So if I preview one of these, let me go ahead and preview the multi-step template. You're not going to see much, okay? This is where I would add videos or headlines or any kind of thing up here at the top, above the checkout form, and kind of let everything else go there. Or you can scroll down, and here is Samcart's pre-designed template library, okay? This is where we have templates like fitness. And let me just open this one up. We'll go ahead and click on the preview button, and you guys can see this is a template that is clearly made. And let me actually zoom out a little bit here so we can see more on the screen. But this is a template that is clearly made for like ebooks and, or hardback books. I see this sold all the time. But you can edit these things to sell whatever you want, okay? You can replace all the text. You can replace the background images. So, this super awesome muscly picture of me, clearly this is me, right, with my shirt off. This is exactly how I look. So just remember that, right? You can replace all of that with your own images, your own bullet points, everything. And then everything on this page is not just pretty, okay? But this page is laid out and designed so that every element you need to turn visitors into paying customers is here for you, okay? So all you have to do is just trust our process, okay? We have boiled our process into the DNA of every single one of these templates, so that all you have to do is just replace some of these bullet points. So let me go ahead and zoom in, right? This is the dummy product here. It's called Renegade Strong. With Renegade Strong, you'll learn how to, right? And your only job is to just replace these bullet points. Because you know what? If I said, hey, with this custom logo, right, you're going to get, or you're going to learn, or you're going to discover, right? You're going to discover how having an awesome logo is easier than you ever thought possible, right? Whatever you put in these bullet points is going to inherently be really good copy. It's going to be stuff that can help convert visitors into paying customers because you're just following our lead, okay? This is like having me handhold you through the process of writing your own sales page that's going to convert people into paying customers. And it all happens on, say it with me, right? It's One Page Wednesday. We're all doing this on one very, very simple page. Paige, any questions? Anything coming in?
No, not yet. I mean, I'm a huge advocate of using those bullet points. You really want to showcase what your audience and customers need to see. So I love seeing those bullet points on those templates.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bullet points is like, it's like cheating. I mean, it's like literally like a shortcut to writing really, really good copy. But as we move through this page, again, it's the exact same thing. All you have to do is follow our lead. We have the right things, like having a guarantee. Okay. A lot of people forget to have in writing guarantees of some kind. And we just want you to follow our lead as we work down through these templates. Jordan, do you have a favorite template?
My favorite's the VSL.
The
'Cause I'm a video
VSL.
guy, so
Of course.
video is my
I should
first
have
thing.
known. I should have known.
it's
So
always-
let's take a look at video sales letter, okay? Again, I'm just going to scroll over any one of these templates and you can click on the check mark to sort of activate it, or you can click on the preview button to see what it looks like by itself sort of before you make any changes to it, right? So video sales letter. This is a really, really popular template, right? We actually have one of our VSLs actually right here on the page. We're kind of showing you what goes on this page, right? But it's exactly what it sounds like. It sort of features a video in the very top. You know, you could delete the video and get rid of it, right? But this is the exact page that we use to sell a course, a digital training that we call the 5-Minute VSL, teaching you guys how to do this exact same stuff, right? So here, this is great for someone who's going to sell like a course that's got multiple modules, right? You're going to say, hey, listen, here's everything you get. In module number 1, you're going to get XYZ, you know, and it's worth this much. In module number 2, you're going to get XYZ and it's worth this much. And you replace all these images, just replace the text, follow our lead. If what you're selling doesn't have, what is this? This is 5 or 6. I think that's 6 different sort of individual elements. Then just delete some of them, right? If you only have 3, then delete the bottom 3 and you keep the ones that you have, right?
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the page because you do that little like left, right,
Exactly.
a nice even flow all the way down the
Exactly.
bottom.
And there's no complicated, crazy writing here, right? All we're kind of doing is just use the copy that we have here on the page and follow our lead, okay? All you're doing, again, this is like training wheels for writing a killer sales page, okay? All you have to do is just replace the content we have here for you with your own, and we'll do that live here in a second for a logo pack of some kind, right? We'll figure something out here. So now we also have this awesome spot down here where you guys can launch your own testimonial videos, right? Which is really, really awesome. If you guys, again, if you don't have 8 of them, then put 3 of them, right? If you don't have videos at all, then let's put in some testimonial images and text. You know, you don't have to have exactly what we have here.
Or if I'm a graphic designer, I'm going to put all my past logos right there.
Put all those logos right there on the spot. Absolutely electric idea. I love that. So then we have a spot for a cool bonus, right? Always leave room for one extra little something on your sales page, okay? You know, I always like to say that on SamCart, our only job here is we're just trying to grease the slide, okay? Someone's right there. They're learning about your product. They're so close to buying, and your only job is to just give them one extra little push they need to just shoot them down the ramp and have them complete their order, and you collect that sale. And adding one extra little bonus, one extra little something is a great way to make that happen. Jordan, I know when you sold video packages, this is something that you did.
Yeah.
So like, what was your, like, you're selling a video package. What was like the extra little something that you kind
I
of
mean, you would always break it in. I mean, you could say like the smaller package is like a 30-second video. The larger package is a 5-minute video. But then you could add in like, you will also do a strategy session. Like, we're just going to make a video. We're going to make sure that your video is seen by thousands of people.
Exactly.
So you can that one little bonus to go, okay, you know what? I'll buy the bigger package.
Big time. Exactly right. Paige, you are currently, I don't know, not to put too much on the spot. You are currently planning yourself a nice wedding that's coming on. I know when I got married, I got upsold like crazy because all the vendors and stuff always knew the same kind of deal, right? It was always like one extra little bonus, right? And I was like, okay, cool, fine. I'll go up to the higher package, or hey, I'll sign the deal with you. Have you experienced that at all in your wedding planning? I'm curious.
Oh, absolutely. Like, bring it on. The more bonuses, the better.
That is exactly correct. So anyway, and then we're going to have a testimonial right here, right? And then you're going to tell everybody how to get access. And then this is my favorite widget that SamCart has, is the FAQ widget, okay? And it's so nice. It's so clean. It just lets you have a chance to just like think of yourself as holding the hammer while you're playing whack-a-mole, okay? And that's what your FAQs should be, right? Someone's going to pop up with an objection to buying. They're going to say, hey, I don't know, man. Do you have a guarantee? And you get to go bonk and say, yes, we have a 30-day guarantee. Or someone's going to go, I don't know, man. Is my logo like, what if I don't like the logo? And you get to go bonk, and I'll let you, I'll include one edit so we'll have some back and forth there.
A refund policy as well. What's your
Exactly.
refund? How long is this going to take?
Use the FAQs to just smash big objections. If anyone ever asks you a question and they're kind of like, I don't know about hey, what about this before I buy, right? That's an objection, and it should have an FAQ on your sales page because other people are thinking the same thing, right? So then the last thing, we out in an awesome risk-free guarantee. We have some cool kind of security badges here, right? All designed by us. You can steal these and use these as many times as you want, right? And then down here at the bottom, of course, is when SamCart kicks in and we start talking about the really cool e-commerce stuff that SamCart does to make you more money. So with that, let's go ahead. I think it's time to pick a individual template. And I'm going to go ahead. let me think here. We have a bunch of really awesome, like the side-by-side templates are really great.
I like those too.
Yeah, we've got ones for like nutrition. We've got one for that's like educational type stuff, one for travel. There's just a lot of different stuff in here. I'm going to go with agencies, a really popular one for service sellers, right? I'm going to go ahead and choose, man, which one should I use, man? I'm going to use portrait. I kind of like portrait. I think it would actually kind of do us pretty well. So let me go ahead. I will activate this template, right? I don't want to zoom past anything really quick. Activate this template by clicking on the select button, right? And then clicking save changes. And now I'm going to open up the design. Okay. So design is what launches the drag and drop builder. And now you can see here is, this template is called portrait. Again, it is kind of built for photographers and videographers. And, you know, it's sort of got a wedding vibe to it, right? But of course, I'm going to show you guys how we can change all of that, right? Upload our own images, use some stock images if we need to, right? And sort of completely revolutionize this for a page that is going to sell something really, really awesome in terms of a brand new logo. So Jordan or Paige, any questions so far or before we dive in?
People are loving it, saying hello, saying this is excellent.
It is excellent. It really is. Honestly, guys, this is an awesome tool. I mean, having this at your disposal is just, it's like cheating. It's a shortcut for having your idea, your service, your course, whatever, ready to sell faster than ever and so simple here on one page. So first thing I'm going to start to do, let's just work top to bottom, right? I'm going to go ahead. This is a text widget up here that's got like a contact email on it, right? So I'm going to say, instead of support@fairytaleweddings.com, we'll do, help at jordanlogos.com. That seems like what you would have, right?
Solid. Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and this up here, this is an image for a logo, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click, I can change images. I can get rid of that image altogether, or I could just delete it. I don't actually have something to replace it with. So here's what I'm going to do.
Let's keep it clean.
I'm going to keep it clean. I'm just going to delete that image right there. Okay. So now all of a sudden we have a blank image thing. It won't be that big when we render it. Don't worry about that. And now I'm going to start changing some of the text. Okay. So I'm going to click on the text. I can go ahead and highlight everything. I'll say, hey, look, turn your wedding into a fairy tale is not the headline I'm looking for. What should I have for a logo design here? Let's do, I don't know. How about, your custom logo fast, right? Like it's quick. It's an easy transaction. If I don't like this font, I can highlight all of it and come over to the font drop down over here and just find one that I do like. I think in particular, I really like, where is it? Lato is one that I like a lot. So
Lato's good.
Let me go down. Obviously, you guys can see.
Give me type in.
You want one?
Zen Antique.
Zen Antique. Z-E-N.
Is that on there? Is it?
I actually don't see it.
All right, let's see.
I don't see it.
I'm looking at the Google fonts now.
Oh, something's going weird with my search, by the way. So hold on. It might be on there. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom. My search thing has been kind of strange on Chrome lately. I'm not sure why.
Let's see. Or another one. Ooh. This is what I do. I just go to Google Fonts and all right.
Google Fonts. Yeah. So anybody who's wondering, all of these are Google Fonts. So if you guys want to see all these in person in one, cool kind of spot, you can go to Google and just type in Google Fonts, and it's going to show you all those awesome fonts. So again, I don't know why Chrome has been so weird with my search bar lately. I'm going to go find Lato. Where is it? Almost had it. Almost there. L-A. There it is. Lato. That's the one I like.
Okay.
So this is one that I like
modern.
in particular. So it's modern. It's clean. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. Right. So your custom logo fast. I'm going to say, your business.
No, hang on. Before.
Oh, here we go. What do we got?
I think to set the master fonts for the entire page.
Ooh, that's true.
Let's do that. Let's not search around. Let's save some time.
So I don't have to change the font on every single text widget that goes down this page. I'm going to click on this back button, right, to get out of the one widget. I was sort of editing that text widget. And I'm going to go to settings up here in the top right. Okay. Click on settings. And then I'm going to go to page style, right? Or fonts. I think fonts is technically the one that I want here, right? And so basically I can now say, hey, Paige, I want all of my headlines. And I'm not talking to you, Paige, specifically. Okay, Paige. All right, over there, Paige. I'm talking to Paige on SamCard. And let's see if it's going to let me do it. It will. Okay, cool. So my font works. I'm going to say I want all my headlines to be Lato, and I want all of my content or my paragraphs to also be Lato. And so I want them to be this color. Maybe I want to change the font color on headlines. You can do all of that stuff in one very, very simple place. But I'll go ahead and click on back and back over to content. And now we are rolling. Okay. So now I can replace this this sub headline right here, your custom logo fast. And I'll say, your business deserves an awesome logo. Let's make one together. Right. ... And so I actually kind of like book today. So now I'm looking at this button widget underneath. And if I click on the button widget again, I can change the text and I can say, book your logo today.
Yep. book logo consultation.
Yeah,
book
logo consultation, any of that kind of stuff. I could change the text size. So if I want the button to be a little bit bigger, right? Or I want the border size to be a little bit bigger, the height, the width of said button. You know, you can change all this stuff, change the button color, right? But basically, as long as you are selected a widget, what's going to be over in the right-hand side is all of the different settings and everything for that widget. So let's keep scrolling down and say, all right, what do they get when they buy a logo today, right? So let's say custom business logo, right? And what kind of value should that be, right? So instead of a $10,000 value, I think a custom logo value really should be like $499. That's I would easily pay $500 for a pro to do my logo,
for a starter
right?
business. Yes.
Yeah, and then what am I going to say underneath? Let's start talking about why is a custom logo a good thing, right? We're going to let's say something like
you want to stand out in the crowd of among your competitors.
Help your business stand out with a beautiful custom logo that will set you apart, right? And now we can keep talking about what else do you get. So it's not just the custom logo, right? You're also going to get, this logo comes with full copyright, anything. Because a lot of times somebody wonders, like, do I own the logo? Or does the artist own the logo, right? Full copyright with uses all over the web, right? And we'll just leave it at that. And so obviously this image over here, I don't like this image, right? So I don't want this. This is not a logo. It's not design. It's not anything, right? So let me go ahead. I'm going to click on change image. And I'm actually going to go ahead and use, right, the stock image library up here, right? So you guys can upload images from your computer, or you can click on stock images. And what should I search for here? Let's
try logo.
Let's just do logo and see what we get. I'm going to hit logo and hit enter, right? Oh, okay. So you get some cool big businesses logos. The logos that are here, okay, by the way, the logos you guys are looking at here, if you use our stock images, these are royalty free. You can use these at will on your pages. You do not need to worry about copyright infringement or anything like that. You have this incredible logo from the folks over at Unsplash, this incredible library rather from the folks over at Unsplash. And let's see, I don't really like any of these. Maybe we'll search for something else.
Illustrator, like Adobe Illustrator.
Illustrator. Ooh. Okay.
All
right. Yep. I like these a little bit better. Ooh, how about the iPad design? I kind of like that one.
This is like,
let's do that.
This is what we do.
Sick. I actually really like that one. Perfect. Yeah, that one's pretty sweet. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over to this text widget, and this one has some top padding that I'm just going to lower a little bit because now the image is a little less tall over there on the left, right? Cool. So I think that looks pretty good. Awesome. Let's leave it at that. What else do they get with their logo, right? How about this is where we put in the edit?
Yep.
Right? How about what do I call that? Like an after edit? What would you call that? It's somebody who's like done this kind of stuff before.
So like you can say like multiple rounds, or you can say like rounds of edits, or
okay, cool. Yep. One free round of edits. How's that?
Yep.
Cool. And what is that worth?
That's usually worth. Well, let's go. In this case, let's call like $2.99 or
$2.99. Awesome. So that's $2.99. Yeah. So now let's explain that, right? What is one free round of edits? You don't love the first logo I send over? No sweat. You and I will work together to make changes to my design until it fits exactly what you love. Done, right? That's it. And now let's do the same thing, right? I'm going to click on this image. And let's say I wanted to upload one from my computer, okay? What you need to do is click on this trash icon, get rid of the image, and then you can say choose from computer or choose from my image library. I don't actually have anything on my computer that I think is going to be good for this. So I'm going to go back to the stock image library, okay? And let's do that again. I actually really like Illustrator. It was really, really sweet. And maybe we can find another one here. What do you think? What do you think fits this really well?
I think we can do.
How about another iPad?
Yeah,
the iPad stuff is pretty sweet looking, honestly. I think it looks pretty dope.
Can't go wrong.
Awesome. I really like that one again. And so now, again, this text, now the image is a little shorter over here on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of this top padding and just drag this bar down maybe to like 70. Cool. And I think that looks pretty sweet. All right, cool. So is there one more thing I can add into this?
We can do
You're the creative guy. What else would you add in? Page, any ideas?
You could do like a brand guide. So like, hey, we're going to give you the fonts. We're going to give you the color scheme, the
like
color
that.
palette as well.
I like that.
So you have like a whole brand system.
How about that? Full brand guide, right? Man, I would honestly, that sounds pretty valuable. I don't know what I would value that at. You want to put it at another $2.99?
That could be $2.99.
Let's do that. That's another $2.99. And so, let's say, not only do you get the logo and the first edit for free,
But we'll help you create a whole
I
brand
will help
system.
you create an entire brand system. You will receive all the colors, brand guidelines. What else do they
Brand
get?
guidelines, fonts.
Fonts. What else do they get in there?
Mm,
And even the original design files, right? So
Perfect.
if you're using Adobe Illustrator or something, you're going to give them the files so that they could make more edits and take it to another designer down the road if that's what they need, right? So one more time, I'm going to go ahead and replace this image. I'll click Change Image, go to Stock Images, and let's do, I'm going to type in design.
Yeah, or design or
What do you think?
booklet or
Ooh,
some
booklet.
kind of,
I like that. Let's do booklet. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
That
there.
one?
That
Yeah,
one.
the shoes.
Boom.
That one looks pretty sweet. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. So the stock image library is coming into play.
Perfect.
I will one more time just remove a little bit of this top padding. I'm just kind of a stickler for design. So that's a me thing, guys. All right. That's not a you thing. So now this says a total value of $18,899. So that's actually an image that we have right there. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to have total value in there, right? But I can't do it with this image because I can't edit the image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll over the image and I'm going to click on the delete button. Okay. I'm going to delete that block. And then I'm going to come back to content. Okay. And I'm just going to put a paragraph, or maybe let's do a headline. I'll do a small headline, right here, and make it full width. Oh, where to drop it? There we go. So sorry, I just dropped down. So let me bring this back up. There we go. So large header title. And I'm going to say total value of, what is that worth here?
Just got to calculate.
$299, $300, plus another $499, right? I mean, we're bringing up what? 5, 8,
in the chat.
111.
Do the math.
11. Yeah, what is that? That's 1197. I think so, right? Page? Got a calculator? Checking some math on me?
That sounds about right.
Sounds about right. We'll make it 1197.
I like the way that sounds, and it's odd, so that's good.
I like that one, yeah. So, and then what are we going to do, right? I'm going to change the font size because obviously this is huge. I don't want anything nearly that big. So I'm going to bring it down to like 20, okay? And then I'm also going to put some bottom padding so to separate with some of the stuff that's down below it, right? So it's more like, oh, cool. Okay, so this is up here, and now we're moving on to something kind of different, right?
Can we make it red?
Ooh, let's make it red. I actually like that, right? So I'm going to highlight my text, right? And I'll go ahead and click on this A button over here. This is the color scheme. And I'll go ahead and just pick something nice and on brand. That's a little too salmon-y, huh? How about that?
And if you like it, you can just add it to your palette.
Exactly. If you really like a color, click on this plus icon, and now it's a favorited color, okay? So I can move back and forth between the favorited colors that I already have, right? Total value of blank. I'm actually going to highlight this. I want to make the color even more bold, even though actually it's a headline. So it's all bold. That's actually, I can't do that. So, but now we have the same kind of idea, right? So now we're building the value. What is this logo? What is it going to cost, right? But today only, right? But only today, you will receive everything for only $199, right? I actually love this. I'm actually going to keep this and leave it, right? But I'm going to say you're going to get everything for only $99. And down below, I can say, hey, secure this special, I don't know, friends and family discount or something, friends and family, discount by clicking the button below now. And so all we're doing is just reinforcing the call to action, right? That's all we're really saying. The one thing I do want to do is I'm going to click on this button and I'm going to change the text again now, right? So I'm going to say, book your, what did I say above, right?
Book your logo today.
Book your logo today. And we'll just have the buttons will be kind of matchy. That sounds good to me. I could change the text size again if I wanted to. We can make it, I'll change the font size and make it bold. I think that's cool. And then one thing you're going to notice is the background on this section, okay? The background on this section is like a flowery petal design, and that's not exactly what I'm here for, right? I don't know about you guys, but that's not exactly what I like. So what you can do is right now I'm scrolled over the button specifically, right? And if I kind of move my cursor towards the edge, now I'm looking at this row, okay? The row is everything inside the blue box. What I want is this section, okay? The orange one, the biggest sort of like,
container.
The biggest container exactly in the SamCart Builder is the orange one for section. And I'm going to come up to the top up here, right? And I'm going to click on settings. And I want to change this background image, okay? And so again, you don't have to have your own background images. This is one of the coolest parts about SamCart. I'm going to go to stock images. And one more time, okay? We're going to put in design. I'm going to find one that I like, okay, that I think would be a cool background. And I think personally, I'm going to choose, I think this one looks pretty sweet, right? It's got some pencil icon stuff going on, right? And I'll go ahead and change, let's do fill width and height. Which one do I want to do? Let's do default.
I'm a parallax guy.
You're a parallax guy. I like that about you, for sure. So I'm going to have it fill that. And then here's the one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to change the opacity. okay? Because right now it's a little too busy, but I want it to fade into the background. So let me do opacity, and I'll move that to 50, right? Oh, there we go. Went back to 1.
I think it's out of 1.
I know I have to. Oh, that's right. I
Oh,
think
so you do like
that's
point,
right.
0.9.
I got to do point stuff. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So let me just. I should have just used the dragging bar anyway, right? So I'm going to pull in the opacity. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the background color. Is if you go ahead and make this like a light gray type stuff, right? This is how you're going to make that, right? So I fill in the background color, make it kind of gray, and then that's where you choose the opacity. If I take it up a little bit more, right? All of a sudden that stuff starts fading into the background a little bit more. And so then I can come in and change the color of some text. All of a sudden, I don't want this. It's kind of fading in too much. Gray is not a good color choice here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and actually I can choose the favorite and make it kind of black. And then also even this one is not really doing a great job of fading. I don't really like that either, right? So maybe I can make something that's going to be even more red, right? And I'll take it kind of over that direction. And now all of a sudden this page is starting to come together, right? If I wanted to, I could go back to the section and I could make it even a higher opacity, right? I think all of a sudden maybe that looks even better. Now everything is more, the text is better. I can see it a little bit better, right? You can add top margin, which is to say it's going to add some space, up there at the top or at the bottom. Anyway, you can do a lot of different things over here in that section, right? But I'm going to keep scrolling down. And so this next one is the fairy tale gallery. And this is just a whole bunch of images, but this would be a great point, right? So let me just show you,
say past clients or.
Yeah, take a look at my work, right? ... And I'll just say, here are a bunch of awesome logos that I've made for my other clients, right? ... And then, again, I don't have this many images, but you guys get the idea. I would click on an image. I would click change. I could upload images from my computer. I could go to a stock image. Let's do one more round and do something design-based, right? And I'm going to want something kind of tall. Maybe I'll do, yeah. You guys get the idea, right? I'm not going to go piece by piece and replace every single one of these images, but you get the idea. You replace them one at a time, delete a few. If, maybe I only want to show a few, right? So let me go down to these images down here, and I could just go ahead and delete some of these things, right? So I don't really want this one or this one. I'll get rid of, right? This one as well, I'll get rid of. Don't really like these blocks, right? And then, of course, if there was any point in which you wanted to add more content to the page, okay, it is extremely, extremely easy to do that. If I wanted to drag in a video, okay, I come in here. I'm going to click on the video over there on the far right in the section place, right? And I'm going to drop in a video. And then I can choose it's a custom embed code or it's YouTube, it's Wistia, Vimeo, drop in the URL, right? Super, super easy to do all of that kind of stuff. Again, I'll just get rid of that video block because that's not what I'm doing. And now we're getting close to the bottom, okay? So here we are. Well, here's what our lovely customers have to say, right? And now this is a testimonial block right here. I'll go ahead. Let's edit the testimonial block right here. I'm going to click on it, and I can see I'm now editing that widget over there on the right. I can click on items and come up here and just start replacing, the text and the images with my own clients, right? I got one of Jordan's awesome logos last year.
It changed our business overnight.
And it changed our business overnight. It changed our business overnight. And that's it, right? Click out. I could change the name. I'm going to put myself here, right? This is me, Scott Moran. I'm the co-founder of Samcart Inc., right? And then again, I can go ahead and change the image, right? Actually, I think I have an image of myself in here. Here it is. Here's an image of me and my family, all right? So we'll go ahead and drop that one in. Again, I would probably rather upload a square image. If I had time, I'd make a nice, take a screenshot and upload a nice square image so it wouldn't be kind of smushed. But there we are. That's me, my wife, Mackenzie, our daughter, Quinn, right? And then here we are, one last free gift, okay? So this is a great thing as we're kind of closing out the offer, closing out the page. It's time for you to add in one last free gift. So Jordan, think hard with me, or Paige, if you have something on mind. What's one last free gift that we could offer with a custom logo that would be like, it's that last push someone needs to go over the edge, right? And get in there and place their order.
Do the swag pack or like
swag pack.
Get your logo on a t-shirt or like we'll send you a personalized coffee mug with your new logo.
I kind of don't hate that. What do you think?
The swag pack? I don't know.
Paige, what do you think? You got a better idea?
No, I love that. That's great.
Swag pack it is. Here we go.
Everyone loves a t-shirt.
You're going to get the logo swag pack, right? And let's say, how do we explain this, right? So just 2 sentences to explain it. It's all it takes. I'm going to say, I'll take your logo and
bring it to life.
Bring it to life.
A brand you can touch and feel.
Yep, and bring it to life on a custom designed t-shirt, right? We'll just go with the t-shirt thing, right?
Simple.
So you can hop on video, hop on your next live stream or something, right? Kind of whatever, and start repping your new logo immediately. Or repping your new logo now, right? And do that kind of stuff. And then one more time, I'm going to replace another image. Just click on the image, click change, go to stock images, and I'm just going to do, let's do design. Let's do
T-shirt. See what you
let's
got.
do t-shirt. Yeah, that sounds better. I mean, yeah, that one looks pretty good. Let's do that one, right? Give it a second as it loads up here, and bam, right there. All right, so now we have a awesome t-shirt. I'm going to click on this text thing and get rid of some of that top padding one more time and just bring it down. Cool, that looks better for me. And then, guys, it is the very, very last two sections here, right? 100% risk-free. Most of the stuff doesn't even need to be changed, right? But listen, if you're, what are we going to say for the guarantee? We want our customers to feel safe buying this, right? So we're going to say if you're not 100% satisfied with your logo, just let me know and we'll send back every penny. I know, yeah, go ahead.
There's some Fiverr guarantees that I've seen before that they will keep making your logo until they get it right.
Wow. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going. Wow, that's awesome.
I was like, that's a big guarantee.
But that's what it takes. Like, you have a guarantee that strong, you are so much more likely to convert people and get them to buy.
We're gonna get it done no matter what.
You're gonna absolutely love this thing, period, right? And we're moving on, okay? So book your fairy tale bundle today, right? Let's do this. We know exactly what we're gonna say here. Book your custom business logo today. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take out the word business because I don't want it to be on 3 lines. Order now and save big with this special, friends and family discount. Right? Book your fairy tale wedding. I can change the button text one more time. Click on it and say, book your logo today. Once I have that all set. And now, guys, we are down here at the checkout. We are ready to go, okay? At this point now, we can actually click back. I'm going to go back to settings one more time, and I'm going to click on checkout form. And this is where you get a chance to edit all the stuff down here. So if you need someone's shipping address, right? Click on shipping address and turn it on. If you want to collect someone's zip code or you want them to choose quantity, here's a really powerful one for someone selling a service like this, right? I actually probably don't need someone's shipping address. Maybe I'll collect it after the fact when I get that t-shirt. I don't really need someone's zip code, but I really want to leave on that quantity because if someone wants to buy more than one logo, I'm going to let them, okay? I'm totally going to let them do that. And then you can change the button color. You can change, buy my logo now, right? Now it's going to say buy my logo. You can add a terms and conditions checkbox, right? So if I wanted to put in http://samcart.com and you link to your terms and conditions, all of a sudden now there's a checkbox they have to check. Samcart stores that information for you so you know who clicked what, right? Super, super powerful there. But I think this page is ready to go. At this point now, the only thing I want to do is go back up to the top of the page, and I'm going to switch from the desktop view to the mobile view, okay? And I'm going to go ahead, actually, let me go ahead. I don't know why I didn't do this before.
I mean, let's clock it. We're streaming for 30 minutes, and we built the page.
We've been streaming for 30 minutes, and most of this is me talking, right? This is like very, very, very easy, okay? But I'm going to switch over to that to the mobile view, and I'm just going to start scrolling down and see if anything looks kind of wonky, okay? Because you can change text size, right? Oh, right off the bat. This is why you go to the mobile view. You want to make sure that when your customers are on their phone, that your stuff looks awesome. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to click on the headline, okay? And now you notice, now that I'm in mobile view, there's a totally different thing here. It's mobile text size, okay? So let me go ahead. I'm going to bring this down to like 24 and just hit enter, right? Even that's not small enough. I want to bring it down. Maybe we'll bring it down to like 16.
Tasteful.
There we go. Now I like it. Tasteful is the right word. Yeah. Very tasteful. That's very true, right? And so I'm going to scroll down through. Let's see if anything else looks kind of wonky. Pictures look great, right? Everything's going to look really good. The testimonial looks solid, right? Free gift looks good. The guarantee, it's all good, guys. We are ready to roll, okay? So I'm going to scroll back up to the top of the page. I'm going to click on publish, and then we are going to get a chance. If I click share this product up here at the top left, now this button right here, we are ready to take this and share this in your Instagram profile. You can email this to customers. You could take this and text it to somebody. So the next time someone's talking to you about your design service or something, say, yeah, man, come get a logo. Bing, bang, boom, send them that URL, and you are off to the races with an awesome page. And let me go ahead and just open this up in a new tab, right? We have this awesome page, guys. We are ready to start selling this service, your custom logo fast. You're going to get a business logo, a free round of edits, a full brand guide, right? There's the whole thing. If I click book your logo today, it's going to take me down to the bottom to go ahead and go buy. And then this doesn't even really tie into, I think, let's take the last like 5 minutes and let's add, what are the order bumps going to be? Let's come up with 2 order bumps for this offer so that you guys can see how we could help you go from a $100 order to like a $300 order, right? What else do you think? Let's go to Paige first. Paige, what do you think would make for a killer order bump on this page? And then I'll go ahead and make it.
What about like a consultation?
Ooh, I like that. Let's do a brand consultation. So you have, maybe you're not looking for a $100 logo. You're fishing with a $100 logo and you want to go book like a big time consultation call, right? I'm going to go create a new product really quick. And we'll do this, a one-on-one design consultation, right? Consultation. Did I spell that right? I think I got that right.
Perfect.
Let's make it a one-time payment for, I don't know, another $100.
Yeah.
150.
$100 an hour.
Right? Yeah. $100 an hour is a pretty good hourly rate, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll create that product. And then let's go make one more quick product, right? What else might you add with the logo that you're not gonna get anywhere else? How about like a full website design?
That's the next step.
How about a web branding guide? How's that, right? So it's just a guide for, here's a checklist for launching your whatever kind of stuff. Yeah,
here's
exactly
how to do it right.
And I'll make this should be like $199. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Right? That's gonna be pretty sweet. So now that these 2 products are made and someone can buy them, I'm gonna go back to my original product, right? The logo. And let me just go back to products and I'll search for logo. And then this is one of the coolest features. This is the kind of stuff in SamCart that's going to make you guys a ton of money, right? I'll go back over to payments. And again, if you're on SamCart Grow or Up, you can do all of what I'm about to show you guys, right? I'll turn on digital wallets, number 1. So now people can pay with Apple Pay and Google Pay, right? I'll go to upsells next, and let's start adding in these upsells. So one-on-one design consultation. And what was the other one called? It was the web brand. Web branding guide. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm going to choose from all of my SamCart products here on the left, and I'm just going to add them over here on the right. And now I can start, go ahead and choose what I want these things to actually kind of go and look like, right? I can have them vertical. I can stack them. I can do all kinds of stuff here. I'm going to do the horizontal compact. We'll do that. That'd be kind of cool. And then I can come down here. I can choose color schemes, right? So whatever color scheme you think fits best, you can customize these things to fit, kind of whatever you need there. I'll just go with the default is good enough for me. And then down here, I'm going to choose, what do these things actually look like? What do they say? Okay. So for the one-on-one design consultation, all you need is 2 sentences on the order bump here, right? But I'm going to say, listen, let's talk. You and I will get on the phone. We'll get on the phone and talk about your design needs. I can give you a game plan to follow for redesigning, any typos here, for redesigning your entire brand in just 30 minutes, right? And that consultation call is so clutch for all of you guys and service sellers, right? And we'll say this is normally $199. And let's go to the web branding guide, and we're just gonna do the same thing really quick. What would you make the description for the web branding guide? Just 2 sentences, real quick.
Let's see, a 30-page guide on what we say, like avoiding the mistakes, or how to avoid the most common website mistakes that are losing you money.
Design mistakes that can cost you big dollars, right? This comprehensive guide is your ticket to boosting your conversions and growing your bottom line, right? Tie it back to something that's really awesome for them. And then we'll say this is normally $4.99. So anyway, stick with me here. We're going to save changes. And now let's go back. I'm going to hit preview one more time. And if we go to the bottom of the page, you guys are now going to see these 2 order bumps right here waiting for people. Okay. So your customers all of a sudden could come for a logo design, right? Maybe I'll enter a credit card and they can say, awesome, I want that one-on-one design consultation. And now their order is $199. Awesome. I want that web branding guide. And all of a sudden they could be spending $400 on something that originally costs $100 by itself, because SamCart lets you guys use features like this to create little mini shopping sprees. Like when you go into Target, you go to buy one thing, you buy 5, right? Let your customers spend more money and you will spend more money. It is absolutely electric. what can happen when you have features like this. And this is only one feature. SamCart has like 5 or 6 different features that do this for you that help you sell more to your customers. And the one-on-one consultation call is a must. Paige, I'm so glad you brought that one up. Anybody out there who's selling services, billing your clients for services using pages like this, right? You should absolutely have this consultation call as a bump. Because what is that? You're going to get on the phone, you're going to talk with that person, and what are you going to do? You're going to be able to sell them your other stuff right there on the phone.
Got the credit card on file.
And you got their credit card on file. You can go into SamCart and press one button to charge them for more stuff. All they have to do on the phone is say, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. And you could start booking clients right and left. We have an awesome conversation with Nick Wolney, was a service seller who's on our SamCart YouTube channel. You guys should go check out big time. That is, anybody who's selling services, you have got to go see that video. So you're going to see how Nick was selling more people into his highest price services by using exactly what we're looking at here right now. So yeah, guys, that page is ready. That has been an awesome edition of One Page Wednesday. If you guys have any questions, we'd love to tackle any that we might have. Paige, has there been anything you want to tackle live that you've seen come in on the chat?
We just had one question about the FAQ that you touched on in the beginning. They were just wondering where that one was, but it just depends on the template that you choose.
Exactly.
And if that one has one in there. So
exactly. And let's just see this. If you want that FAQ widget, you can add it to any template that you have, right? So let me come back into this product, click on design to launch the drag and drop builder. And let's see, where would a cool FAQ widget go on this page? FAQs usually should be towards the bottom, right? It's when someone's getting really close to buying. I'm going to put an FAQ widget right below this guarantee. Okay, let's do that.
Yep.
So I'm going to click on content, which I'm already there. And then right down here is FAQ. So this is the widget we want right here in the sidebar. I'm going to click on FAQ widget, and I'm just going to drag it until I see someone full width. I could put it underneath just this text and have it be half width or something like that, but I want it to be full width. So I'm going to drop it right there, right? And now I can click on that and start saying, what kind of FAQs might someone have
Let's
here?
see. What is your turnaround time?
What is your turnaround time, right? How long until I get my logo? And then I'm going to put in the answer and say, these custom logos are created and delivered in less than 7 days, right? From the time you order. And you guys get the idea. You could go through and just go down one by one. You could add more FAQs. If I go to the style, right? You guys can actually choose between a couple different styles and how they look, which is super fun. You could go to the settings tab, and it's where you can choose how much of the column do these take up, right? So if I only want this to take up 50% of the width of the page, right? Done. Put in 50 right there, and I can change some colors here and do something that's more kind of on my brand in terms of, depending on what style and stuff you've created. You can choose to show it on mobile or show it on desktop or show it on both, right? So if you only want something to show on mobile, you can do that. Right? There's just so much stuff that you guys can do inside of this. But again, the SamCart drag and drop builder is all about creating these one-page experiences so that you guys can showcase, right? What are we doing here? We are showcasing your offer, your service, your book, your course, your whatever, right? And giving your customers a chance to learn all about it and buy it all on one simple page with e-commerce features like this that help make you more money. So love that. Paige, any other questions you want to hit up?
I think that's all we got.
Yeah, that's all we got. Love it. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, guys, that has been this edition of One Page Wednesday. Thank you, guys. Well, here we go. I should probably do the full thing there. There we go. Now we're talking. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free. Leave it below here on Facebook. Or leave it below on the YouTube channel, wherever you guys are watching from. And be sure to meet us back again next week right here, where we're going to be breaking down more one-page sales pages from SamCart customers, maybe more templates, all kinds of awesome stuff like that. But I hope everybody has a wonderful, safe, happy Halloween this weekend, and we'll catch you guys on the next call. Take care.